DeVonta Smith, the Philadelphia Eagles, they made some headlines today. This might come the next day, but anyway, they still made some headlines. So what happened? DeVonta Smith signed to the Eagles for 3 years, $70+ million, $51 million guaranteed for the guy that the Eagles picked in the first round in 2021. I want to say DeVonta represents Philly tremendously well. He's one of my favorite Eagles. It's Jalen Hurts. It's DeVonta Smith. And we talk about this core that Howie Roseman has assembled with Jalen Hurts, with DeVonta Smith, with Saquon Barkley, with A.J. Brown, with this offensive line of Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens. I mean, we have a core with most of these guys locked up until 2028. So let's keep it a stack. This Eagles roster will be good for a long time. You Cowboys fans, buckle up. Giants fans, buckle up. Commanders fans, buckle up. And speaking of our NFC East rivals, it's very funny to me and it's very fitting that the way that the Eagles got DeVonta Smith was through the Dallas Cowboys. Because when you look at the 2021 NFL draft in the first round, the Eagles originally had the 12th pick. The Giants had the 11th, and the Cowboys had the 10th. Now, the Cowboys were dead set on getting Micah Parsons. That was their guy from the jump. Now, the Giants and the Eagles, they wanted DeVonta Smith. So what does Howie Roseman do? He calls the Cowboys and says, yo, I'll give you a pick, if we trade up from 12 to 10. We know that y'all are getting Micah Parsons anyway. So what happens? The Cowboys trade down, allow the Eagles to trade up. So now the Eagles are a pick ahead of the Giants. So now they're at 11. The Giants are at 12. What do the Giants do? Oh, man, we need a wide receiver. We missed our first guy, our first option in DeVonta. We'll trade down. We'll let the Bears get Justin Fields at the 11th pick, and we'll trade down and get Kadarius Toney. How did that go? So thank you to the Cowboys for trading down in the 2021 draft and allowing the Eagles to draft DeVonta Smith ahead of the Giants, who were dead set on drafting DeVonta. And because of this move, Cowboys, we literally have our franchise cornerstone along with A.J. Brown, along with Jalen Hurts, to run the NFC for years to come. Thank you, Cowboys. Thank you very much. How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? So I wanted to say that, give you a little bit of history on how we were able to secure this guy, DeVonta Smith. And I heard this guy say A.J. Brown is going to be upset over DeVonta getting money.
How long before A.J. Owens looks over at his agent and says, wait a minute, he's a $25 million wide receiver for the Eagles?
What? 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 Look, is A.J. Brown the most perfect, human being? No. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. There's stuff that A.J. Brown should work on. Like if the team is going through some difficulties, is going through a rough patch, we still need you to have that poker face and be like, all right, things aren't going our way, but I'm going to still talk to the media. I'm going to still act like everything's cool on the outside. But on the inside, I'm going to, get through these problems that we're having as a team. That's what I wished A.J. Brown should have did last season, but his head is always in the right place. His heart, I would say rather, his heart is always in the right place. But to say that a guy would be mad that another teammate of his is getting paid is a crazy take. Is disrespectful. And I don't blame A.J. Brown for getting mad at the Philadelphia media because they say BS like this. It's just flat out disrespectful, bro. It's flat out disrespectful that you would think that A.J. Brown would feel a type of way because DeVonta Smith got paid. If anything, A.J. Brown would be like, thank you, because the better DeVonta is, the less I'll be doubled. Think about it. The better DeVonta Smith is, the more touches, the better looks A.J. Brown will have. So he's rooting for DeVonta to get paid. He's rooting for DeVonta to get some touchdowns. He's rooting for DeVonta to have games like he had against the Buccaneers in the first round of the playoffs. That's what he's rooting for. He's not rooting for the opposite. Rooting for the opposite would be actually hurting him because it makes his job way, way harder. So the Philadelphia media, again, tries to divide the players. And again, it's pissing me off. And we have stupid takes like that man just said. You know, it's obvious. I can't even blame the players for being like, I don't like the media for that. And it ruins it for the media that actually likes the players, that wants to tell authentic stories of the players, because we have idiots like this saying that a guy is mad that someone else got paid. Come on now.